In this video, I am attempting to make a zombie survival game in Max2d game engine. This is probably my first devlog, so I hope you guys will enjoy. First off, I began making the assets of our player in Pixel Art Studios. I use Pixel Art Studios, it's so efficient and really easy to use. After making some animation, I then hop into Max2d and begun the process of making the game. I started off by implementing some joystick animation movements to our player. Okay, the walking animation is done, and I think it looks pretty good. After implementing some joystick animation movements to our character, I then decided to start working on the gun. Because currently right now, our player doesn't have a working gun. The game is all about survival and shooting game, and we can't just have a shooting game without a shooting mechanic. So yeah, now it is time to work on the shooting mechanic. But the only problem here is I don't have any idea how to do it, so I decided to go to YouTube and look for some tutorials. I found this tutorial from Max2d that you can actually make a shooting mechanic using joystick. And yeah, that's what I did. So after following the tutorial, we now have something like this. As you can see, we have now bullets coming out of our gun, which is exactly what I wanted. You can also shoot in different directions such as left and right. Now we have the shooting mechanics done, it is time to work on the enemy, which is a zombie of course. I hop back to Pixel Art Studio and make the assets of our zombie. After making the assets of our zombie, I didn't immediately add it into our project. Now we have our zombie into our project, it's time to make it alive. The first thing I did is I added some rigid body components so that it can interact with our player. I did some simple programming into our zombie so that it can move and follow our player. There we go, our zombie is now moving and it will always follow our player. The only problem here is that it's a bit boring without some animation, so I implemented a walking animation into our zombie, and I think that is better than just, floating around. I then did a simple program into our zombie that if our zombie collides through the bullet, the zombie will get destroyed. And yeah, it works, but I think it would be better if we add a life bar component into our zombie. Okay, I think the life bar works now. After making the life bar, I decided to start working on the death animation of the zombie, because right now it's a bit boring when the zombie just randomly disappears on the screen, so I hop back to Pixel Art Studio again and start making the asset of our death animation. After making the death animation, I then implement it into our zombie. Okay, I think that looks better now. I decided to set the opacity of our life bar into 0 so that it won't be visible, but still, the life bar still works. I think it makes the game a bit more challenging if the player won't see the life bar of our zombie. Alright guys, I think that would be it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel as well. If you wanna see more updates, then stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.